A real world example is imagine deciding what you would wear based on the weather. If the weather is warm, about 25 or 30 degrees Celsius, you would wear just a t-shirt. As when if the weather is cold, let's say about 0 to 5 degrees Celsius, you would wear a jacket. And in code, if we write this, we would write something like this. We're going to say temp for temperature equals 25, and we're going to say if temp is greater than or equal to 25, we're going to say print wear just a t-shirt. Okay, so we're going to run this script, and as you can see, we get the text wear just a t-shirt. Now, what would happen if, let's say, this temperature is less than 25? Well, let's try that. Let's say 24. Now, let us run our script again. As you can see, nothing happens. This block of code right here happens if the temperature is if and only if the temperature is greater than or equal to 25. And since our temperature is 24, this will not get executed. Okay, so basically that is how the if statement works. If this condition right here is true, do this. Else this code will be just skipped. If whatever is here is true, do this. Else, don't do anything. Okay, guys? So, as a little exercise for you, I want you to do this. If the weather is cold, about 0 to 5 degrees Celsius, you would like to wear a jacket. So basically, what I want you to do here is if the temperature is less than or equal to 5, I want you to print wear a jacket. Okay, guys? If the temperature is less than or equal to 5, I want you guys to print on the console wear a jacket. Okay, guys? Please try to solve this exercise on your own first, and then you can come back and look at my solution. Okay, guys? I will give you some time. Okay, guys, so now let us check the solution to this exercise. So what we need to change is we need to say temp, let's say the temperature is equal to 5 for the sake of example. And what we need to do is we need to say if temp is less than or equal to 5, we're going to say wear a jacket. So let us execute this. And as you can see, guys, we get wear a jacket. Now, can you guys guess what is going to happen if we say that the temperature is 6? What is going to happen here? So if we say the temperature is 6 and we run again, as you can see, we get nothing because the condition is the temperature must be less than or equal to 5 in order to print this line right here. Okay, guys, and that is basically how the basic if statement works. If condition, do something. And actually, I'm even going to show you guys this very nice thing right here. So guys, this is a very nice diagram of how the if statement works. If you're a little intimidated by this, please do not be. This circle right here is the start of our program, and this circle right here is the end of our program. This rhombus right here is a conditional statement. So if the condition A is true, then do B. If it is false, then do C. In our case, if the temperature is less than equal to 5, then print wear a jacket. Otherwise, do nothing. So guys, now that I have taught you the if statement, let us move on to the if else statement. So what do we do here? So let us continue with this example right here. So we have temperature is equal to 6. If it is less than or equal to 5, we're going to print wear a jacket. Else in every other case, when temperature is not less than or equal to 5, we are going to say print no need to wear a jacket. Okay? Now if we run this, we see we get no need to wear a jacket. This is basically something like plain English, guys. If this is true, do this. Else, do this. Okay, guys? So, this is basically what happens here. The else statement is pretty simple and pretty straightforward. Now, guys, I want you to do something. I want you to create an age. I want you to create an age variable. If the age is less than equal to 17, I want you guys to print to the console. Congrats, you are Gen Alpha and you are cooked. Okay, guys? So for your exercise, guys, I want you, if the age is less than equal to 17, I want you guys to print to the console, congrats, you are Gen Alpha and you are cooked. Else, I want you guys to print to the console, congrats, you are not Gen Alpha, but you definitely still have TikTok brain and you are still cooked. Okay, guys? So, if I want you to create an age variable, if the age is less than equal to 17, print to the console, congrats, you are Gen Alpha and you are cooked. Else, I want you to print to the console, congrats, you are not Gen Alpha, but you definitely still have TikTok brain and you are still cooked. Okay, guys, so give this one a try and then come back to see my solution. Okay, guys, so let's start from scratch. Age is going to be equal to, let's say, 15. So if age is less than equal to 17, we want to print to the console, and I'm just going to copy paste this message to make sure we don't butcher anything or mistype something. We're going to print, congrats, you are Gen Alpha and you are cooked. Okay? Else, we're going to print to the console. We're going to print, congrats, you are not Gen Alpha, but you definitely still have TikTok brain and you are still cooked. You are still cooked. Okay? So, just gonna paste this here, fix the formatting, and guys, this is basically what we got here. So, our age is 15. So, what is gonna get printed to the console now? Let's see. Let's run this. And as you can see, guys, we get congrats, you're Gen Alpha and you're cooked. Now, let's change our age to 18. And now, what is going to get printed to our console? Can you guess? Please guess and see if you are correct. Okay, let's run our program again. And we get exactly, guys, you guessed right. We get congrats, you are not Gen Alpha, but you still definitely have TikTok brain and you are still cooked. Okay, so that is the if and else statement, guys. If condition, do something. Else, do something else. Now, let us move on to the if, elif, else statement. So, guys, please do not be intimidated by this. This is also very simple. If, so basically, if condition, then we're going to do something. Now, elif condition, we're going to do something else. Okay? And else condition, no condition, my bad. And else we're going to do something else. Now, guys, if Elif stands for else if. So basically, guys, if our first condition is not true, then our second condition might be true. So if the first condition is not true, this will not be executed, okay? This will not happen. But else if this condition is true, then we're going to do this, okay? And we're not going to get to the else. So if the first condition is true, we're going to do this. And these ones, we're not going to get to the elif or the else. Then if the case is where our first condition is true, my bad. If the case is where our first condition is false, then if our second condition is true, then we are going to do this right here in the second condition. Else, if both the if and the elif are not true, then else we're going to do something. Okay, guys, let's show you this in practice. So we're going to get what should the example be? Let's say mood equals happy. Let's say our mood is happy. Let's say mood if our mood is equal to happy, we're going to print I am happy today. Then elif, which stands for else if our mood is equal to sad, we're going to print I am sad today. I am sad today. I hope none of you guys are sad today. I hope everything is going well for y'all, okay? Else, we're going to print I am fine today, okay? I am fine today. I am fine today. So, guys, what is happening here? If the mood is happy, we're going to print I am happy today. Else, if the mood is sad, we're going to print I am sad today. And else, if the mood is neither happy nor sad, we're going to print I am fine today. So, let us see what we get here. Let us see. Our mood is happy. So what is going to happen? We get I am happy today. But let's change our mood to sad. Let's change our mood to sad. So we changed our mood to sad. So this means that the first if right here is going to be false for this condition, right? So what are we going to get? Please take a guess. Yes, exactly, guys. We get I am sad today. Now, let's say we are neither happy nor sad. Let's say we are dog. Now, if our mood is dog, what is going to happen, guys? So our mood is neither happy nor sad. So we're going to go into the else. And what are we gonna get? That's right, guys. We get I am fine today. So no matter what the mood is here, we get I am fine today. Okay? Now, let us actually change some elif statements to make this even more clear. We're going to say elif condition do something else. So let's say if our condition of mood is happy, we're going to say I'm happy today. If our mood is sad, we're going to say I'm sad today. Let's do else if mood equals angry. And guys, this is a comparison operator. When we have two equal signs, guys, this is a comparison operator. And when we have one equal sign, this is an assignment operator. So please do not confuse the two. Because if I write something like this, right, I'm going to say print I am angry, right? Say I'm angry, like this. I'm angry. And oops, my bad. Basically, if we run the code like this, we're going to say we're going to see Python is telling us we are going to see invalid syntax. Maybe you meant equals equals or divide equals instead, or this instead of assignment. Guys, we have to make sure that our syntax is correct and that we're using an assignment operator and not, oh my bad, and that we're using an equals instead of an equals, okay? Instead of just a plain equals. Anyways, so if our mood is happy, we're going to get I'm happy today. Else if our mood is sad, we're going to get I am sad today. Else if if neither this nor this is true, we're going to check this line, is our mood angry? If we get angry, we're going to get I am angry today. And else, finally, else if none of these three is true, so if mood is not happy, if mood is not sad, if mood is not angry, then we're going to get I am fine today. So let's test this by saying our mood is angry. Okay? By saying our mood is angry. So I'm going to clear the terminal and I'm going to run this again. So we get I'm angry. So we are not happy, we are not sad, we are angry. So our mood is I am angry, guys. Okay? And for an exercise for you, to practice if, elif, else, if the person's age is less than 18, I want you guys to print you cannot drive or drink. Okay? Else if the person's age is greater than or equal to 18 but less than 21, I want you to print you can drive but you cannot drink. Else I want you guys to print you can both drink and drive. Okay, guys? So guys, please try this out on your own to your best ability, and then if you get stuck, come back and see my solution. Okay, guys? All right, guys, let's see a solution. So we're going to say age is equal to, let's say, 15, for example, for a start. And we're going to say if age is less than 18, we're going to say, we're going to print this first message. So we're going to print, you cannot drive or drink. Else if the age is greater than equal to 18, and age is less than 21. So basically what we're saying here is if the age is in the range of 18 inclusive to 21 inclusive, that means that our person can drive, okay? So we're going to print you can drive but you cannot drink. Since this person is an adult but they still have not reached the age of 21, that means they can drive but they cannot drink, okay? And then finally else, so for all other cases, guys, we're going to print you can both drink and drive. Okay, you can both drink and drive. Since, guys, if we think about it, why have if we think about it, guys, for all possible ages which are above 21 and 21 and above inclusive, this person can both drink and drive. So think about it, guys. Our first if statement is if age is less than equal. Our first if statement is if age is less than 18, then you cannot drive or drink, right? Then our elif statement is if age is greater than equal to 18 and age is less than 21, you can drive but you cannot drink, right? And else, so for every age which is greater than or equal to 21, we say you can both drink and drive. And to prove this example, guys, let us run our script. So let us run. And right now, what is going to happen, guys? Our age is 15 right now. So which of these three is going to get executed, right? Which of these three is going to get executed? And you are right, guys. The one that goes executed is our if statement. We get you cannot drive or drink. Since our age is 15 and this condition is great and this if works when our age is less than 18. So exactly, guys, we get you cannot drive or drink. Now, to throw you guys for a little bit of a curveball here, I'm going to say if that the age right now is 31. So the age right now is 31. Which of these three will get executed? Think about it for a sec. You can pause the video if you need to. You can pause the video if you need to. Guys, think about it for a sec and then play the video again. So which one of these will get executed if the age is 31? Let's see. You're right, guys. Age is 31, so you can both drink and drive. Okay, guys? You can both drink and drive. Because what do we say here? First, we say, is age less than 18? No, it's not. So we skip this. Then we say, is age greater than equal to 18 and less than 21? So is the age in the range of 18 inclusive to 20 inclusive? No, it is not. It is above. It is greater than equal to 21. So we go to the else. So so guys, the if gets ignored, the else if gets ignored, and the else gets executed. So we get you can both drink and drive. Now let's say that our age is, for example, maybe 19. Let's say our age is 19. Let's say this person is 19 years old. So which one of these three will get executed now? Please think for a second and come back. You're right, guys. We get you can drive, but you cannot drink. Since the person's age is 19, it means that they can drive, they can have a driver's license, but they cannot drink since they are not yet 21. Okay, guys? Okay. And finally, let's say our person's age is 21. Which one will get executed? Will it be the if, the elif, or the else? Pause the video, think about it, and come back. So, guys, yes, you are completely 100% right on this one. We see you can both drink and drive. Since this person is not less than 18 years old, they are not in the age range of 18 to 20, they are 21, which is 21 and above, which is our else statement. So we get printed, you can both drink and drive. Congratulations, guys. You have basically learned all the core basics of conditionals in Python. So give yourself a pat on the back for completing this tutorial. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Have a nice day, guys.